you gotta work hard. Doesn't matter if it's in motocross or in real life or any sport you choose. Success is by working, whether that's in the gym, on the bike, your schoolwork, your family life at home. Every aspect of life goes into this, and we want to make sure that our athletes, our riders, are simply putting in the work to reach the success that they want to find.
There's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot of hard work, determination, discipline that these boys have to go through to make sure that they do have that proper chance to succeed.
Step one is just safety, right? Learning how to control the bike, be in the proper position, and just even from the most basic level, if they're a true beginner, like what tracks to go to, when to avoid certain tracks, when to show up at tracks depending on like how rough or rutted that they get. So from that aspect, at the most basic level, training is really important just from a learning aspect of how to enter the sport and be safe in it. But on a more advanced level, training, it holds accountability, right? So even like a guy that's here as a coach and a rider, like Jeremy Hand, we still are critiquing him every day that he's riding because he needs to be held accountable for what he's doing on the bike. So that way on Saturday night when he's racing Supercross, there is no question. He knows that somebody's watching him, whether, Jeremy is a way better rider than I ever was, and he's a way better rider than Jason ever was. But we are still able to hold him accountable because we're knowledgeable enough to instruct him, see his mistakes, or that even goes for our top level amateur kids. So that's kind of the biggest thing for that.
If you're looking for a reason to start training, at the end of the day, it's really tough for yourself out on the track. There's so many different variables and so many different things for you to try to think about. So with coming here, it's good to have 1-2 sets of eyes on you that know exactly what you need to work on. So if the rut's not perfect and we have a couple hooks through it, we can't expect to just go wide open in a hook and for the bike to track through. On the same note, we can't expect to go through that entire hook there with no throttle. What we're trying to understand and what we're trying to learn today is there's a difference and there's an in-between zone between 0 and 100.
Building is always the same. Set little baby steps, little baby goals, and you start checking that box off, and that's kind of what builds a champion in the long run. As long as they can stick to that plan and they stick to that program, I think anybody can become a champion as long as they have that drive and that natural ability of wanting to find success.
It's not easy. It does. At the end of the day, it takes a lot from us, but really a lot of it is from the rider as well.
Our name is Driven, and success doesn't find you. If that there doesn't make somebody interested, then I would say they're probably not meant for this place because they obviously don't want to put in the work. And you're going to put in work if you come here.